What's up, Tiger fans?
I'm Blake Watson.
And I'm Joe Scates.
And we're here with the 901 Fun. We're going to be talking a little bit about ourselves and what happened this season.
What was your journey to Memphis like?
Well, I'm from originally Queens, New York, but I've lived a little bit of everywhere. I lived in Austin, Texas. Right now, my parents live in Raleigh, North Carolina, so that's where I go home to.
For real?
Yeah, Raleigh. So yeah, that's where I go home to when I leave college. And but my journey to Memphis, I mean, my journey's been crazy. I mean, I went to ODU for 5 years. Just transferred here in January. Everything's been great so far. I really love it, and it's been great.
It's good.
All right, Joe. Have you always played? Have you always played wide receiver, or did you start with another position?
It's kind of crazy. So my Pee Wee years, all the way up to high school, I played nose guard. And most people don't even believe me that I played nose guard. I was some just tall, skinny, fast kid that was just taller and faster than most kids, and I was very uncoordinated. I couldn't catch the ball back then when I was young, and I didn't really know what position I was going to play, so my coaches had me playing fullback. I was blocking fullback, and I was playing nose guard. And I got up to high school, and I didn't know what I was going to play. I told them I'm definitely not going to play nose guard in high school. I'm going to get crushed, obviously. Yeah. So I thought I was going to be Kevin Durant, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was going to go hoop. But I ended up playing DB. That was my second position my freshman year. I played defensive back, but again, I just wasn't into it. And then my first year playing wide receiver was my sophomore year of high school, and that was my breakout year. That's when I wouldn't even say I was a wide receiver. I was just an athlete again, just out there playing, and you know what I'm saying? That's where the wide receiver journey started.
You from Ohio, right?
Yeah, I'm from Dayton, Ohio. Yeah.
What made you transfer to Memphis over other schools?
Made me transfer to Memphis. Honestly, to be brutally honest, like, we both been through the recruiting process before. We know how long and drawn out that can be, and fun it can be. But just entering the transfer portal, I just told myself, before I even found a school, I told myself I didn't want to have a long recruiting process. I just wanted to, find somewhere where I could play ball and have a fair chance to play ball and just, hopefully win a championship. And I took a visit to Toledo. I think I had a visit to Oregon too as well lined up, but I didn't go because I had came to Memphis. And honestly, I think it was just the air. It was the air in the sky. Honestly, when I got off the flight, I didn't even see any coach. I didn't see anything. I was just in the airport, and I told myself, I said, I'm coming to Memphis. Like, it just felt right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I can honestly say that decision, me getting off that plane and just walking to the airport, that was the reason why I came to Memphis, if you want me to be brutally honest. And then the rest is history, the relationships and, the love that I did found for my teammates and just the organization is just, all that speaks for itself. But that's really honestly how I transferred to Memphis, brother.
What's your favorite thing about Memphis?
Favorite thing about Memphis? I would honestly say the weather. From being from up north, we get a lot of cold weather, a lot of snow, rain, that. And then just, the weather and the food. The southern food, I haven't really had this much barbecue or, just southern style food since I've been, in college, coming from Ames. But, so yeah, I would say the weather and the food. Yeah. What's your favorite thing about Memphis?
My favorite thing? I think the pyramid's pretty cool. I don't know why, but I just think that's cool.
I've never even been.
You never been to the pyramid?
No, I want to go.
They took me there on my official. I went on my official.
I'm gonna have to talk to coach about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think I think it's cool. I mean, especially like coming from New York and stuff, like inside with all the little lakes and stuff.
What is it? What's inside of
there? It's a Bass Pro Shops. And then they also got like a bowling alley, and then there's a restaurant at the top.
That's crazy.
The elevator. I'm scared of heights. So the elevator with the glass.
Did you go out on the glass?
I didn't even go out there. I stood at the door and just looked.
Nah, that's crazy.
I didn't want to go out there.
It's like a balcony. balcony, and the bottom is glass.
Glass.
So you can look straight down the pyramid if you go out
Yeah,
there.
it was crazy.
No, that's crazy. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should take him though.
Got you.
It's worth it.
You should.
There's an aquarium and literally fish swimming all around.
And I'm a Pisces, so
There you go.
I would love that. I would
Well,
love
they
to go
have
see that.
What is
fudge. That's
that?
why I go.
Pisces.
Definitely, yeah, I'm a Pisces.
What is that?
Zodiac sign.
Oh.
Come on now, bro. Don't do
I'm
that.
not good at that stuff. I'm not good at that stuff.
I know. What are some key attributes that you need to play running back? No, first of all, I'm just gonna cut that. I got 2 questions for you. Have you always played running back, or did you? No. Let me finish. Let me finish the question, because he got to answer 2 questions. Have you always played running back, or did you switch? And what are some key attributes that you need to play running back at this level?
So growing up, I always played running back, and I'll always remember this. Right when I got to high school, I don't know what it was, but we were split up into like position groups, like our first day of tryouts in high school, and I was just like, I don't know what it was. I was just like, something made me just want to go to receiver. So I just went and tried out with the receivers, and yeah, all of high school I played receiver. My first about year and a half of college, I played receiver, and then when I was at ODU, all of our running backs were getting hurt during spring practice, because you know how spring practice.
You went
gets.
to ODU as a receiver?
Yeah, I went to
That's
ODU
crazy.
as a receiver. And all our running backs kept on getting hurt. So they like threw me in there. And I think like I would like, it was probably like a North Texas type of thing. Like I had like 3 carries, like crazy yards,
crazy
2
numbers.
touchdowns. Like,
They like, yup.
I was going crazy. So then they just switched me over to running
Running
back.
back room.
And yeah, I never looked back after that. And you said key attributes?
What are some key attributes, that you need to play in your position?
Key attributes, I'd definitely say pass protection. Just knowing your pass protection, knowing who can come.
See, let me
keep
cut
your
him off.
eyes right.
That's a teammate right there. The first thing he said was pass protection. That has nothing to do with him scoring touchdowns or anything that got to do with getting him a stat. That's sacrificing yourself for the next player. That's why he's my dog. But I like that pass protection.
Yeah,
and what else?
I mean, we got to protect the quarterback, the most important person. We got to protect him.
My point exactly.
I mean, if you can't protect him, then you're not gonna play. And then I gotta protect him so he gets you the ball
Exactly.
down the field,
That's what I'm
score
saying.
touchdowns.
That's
and,
a real brother, right? That's a real teammate right there.
For sure, you know me.
You know,
You know me. But yeah, I definitely say pass protection is the biggest one. What about for receiver?
For receivers, some key attributes that I feel like that we need is, I would say, obviously, eyes. You know what I'm saying? Having good eyes, seeing the coverage. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how the defense is playing, and then honestly, for catching. You know what I'm saying? That's really the main thing. I think my first receiver coach when I first got here, not first got here, but first got to college, he was telling me like, you see, just basically telling us to see it through the tuck. I didn't really know what he was meaning. Like obviously you know what see through the tuck mean, but I just didn't get why he would like, you know what I'm saying, push it, you know what I'm saying, push that on us so much. And I just, one summer, I think it was probably summer of COVID, I was just on a jug machine one day and I just told myself, just look every ball in. And wherever your eyes go, that's, you know what I'm saying, wherever the ball is, put your eyes there and you're gonna catch it every time. And it's funny you can say that, but like if you do it, it'll literally happen like that every time. So I would just say having good eyes and speed. Every receiver, you gotta have some type of speed, some type of downfield playmaking. You know what I'm saying? It's different types of receivers, so you can say a whole lot of aspects. I can sit up here and tell you what all attributes that you would need as a receiver, but I would be creating a 99 mad overall player. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's a lot, you know, strength, speed, blocking, like he said, pass protection, or not pass protection, run protection for, you know what I'm saying, guys like him who can make plays out in space. And that's what I would say. But the most important thing I would say is just having good eyes.
So like out of all that, what do you think is the most challenging thing about your position?
The most challenging thing about my position, honestly, would be, for me personally, I would say the emotional aspect of it, not getting too emotionally, letting your emotions get too involved with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell my receivers all the time, it's one ball out there. You know what I'm saying? And as a receiver, all of us want the ball, and you expect the ball every play. And, you know what I'm saying? Every play has a life of its own. You know that. And you're not going to get the ball every play, and things are not going to go your way every play. So I would just say the hardest part, the most challenging part about playing receiver would just be not getting too emotional or too emotionally attached. Let your emotions get into, you know what I'm saying, get in the way of your game of play. So that's what I would say.
For sure.
So what's the most challenging part for both of you about playing college athletics versus like high school?
For me, the difference between high school and college athletics I would just say the speed of the game, and I think that's just at every level. The speed of the game gets faster because like just playing football. We've been playing football our whole lives, and it's just like the game of football is just, you know what I'm saying, it's the game of football. Like I can't really explain it, you know what I'm saying? Like so it's pretty much the same at each level. It just gets more, it gets faster, and it gets more technical, get more detailed. So I would just say in high school high school I don't even think we even really even just, I don't even know. High school was different. We just had fun in high school, whereas in college it's more, like I said, detailed, and it's more, you gotta take things more serious. For me, that's what I got out of it.
Yeah, I definitely like kind of go off of what Joe said. Like, I think the biggest thing is like the whole mental aspect of things and like just going through adversity and things like that. Like in high school, you really do whatever you want to do. Like,
Honestly,
like I used to go out there just knowing like,
Just knowing, like,
all right,
you
like
know
I'm
what's
about
up.
to go crazy today. Like college, like you really gotta like buckle down and really like be prepared when you go out there. Like I was never like I would just go out there and play football in high school. Like now, like you actually have to go out there, be prepared, make sure your mental's good. Like you're gonna go through adversity. Like
Definitely.
never get too high, never get too low.
There's so many different elements that go into a football game.
It's a lot.
You know, like it's crazy. Like he said, you just gotta be mentally locked in with everything. You know?
Well, and as a team, you've got so many people behind you vying for your position too. So there's that aspect of stress where you go into college knowing that if you don't perform, you could lose your starting position.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
And that's another thing from high school to college, and just the next level, getting to those next levels is the coaches. Whereas in high school, you were a baby. If you were a star, you were a baby, and you could pretty much do whatever you want. Whereas in college, it's a next man up mentality, and you know what I'm saying? It's 100 more players just like you somewhere out in the country that they can go find, and that will do something right that you may wouldn't have been doing right when you were there. So, you know what I'm saying? Just like he said, just being mentally focused and locked in at all times.
And you're also just like starting all over, like with new people, new coaches, like all that stuff. And you're not at home anymore. You're on your own.
Nobody
So
know
you
you.
gotta find a new support system, all that type of stuff. Like it's all different. It's definitely all difficult to handle. But I mean, you got good brothers and people behind you. You can handle it.
So, and on the aspect of your team, how are the team dynamics with the university in this particular season? Because I know everything seems to be going your way. Y'all are fighting hard. You're doing the tough games, and you're coming out with wins. How's the team dynamic changing from the beginning during training camp to now?
I think it's been huge. I mean, this is my 6th year, so I've been on 6 different college teams, and I mean, the games that we're pulling out is crazy. I mean,
It's wild.
yeah, like we're
It's wild.
we're just finding ways
Keep finding
every
ways.
single week, and it's like, I mean, we're resilient right now, and I mean,
That's the main thing.
a team that's not like this isn't gonna pull out those wins, and I mean, I think we're showing that.
Literally, and to piggy off of that, being here, this is my 2nd year being in Memphis. The team from last year and the team from now is 2 completely different teams. It's like the brotherhood, like he said, it's his 6th year. This is my 5th year. I've been on 5 different teams, and this is the most close-knit team that I've ever been on. Like college, high school, middle school, anything. This is the closest team I've ever been on. This is one of the most hard-working teams I've ever even came across. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was a lot of hard work that we put in the offseason that hasn't been seen. You know what I'm saying? Everyone, all they see is the games and the Instagram posts and the highlights, but they don't see the Monday, the Tuesdays, the Wednesdays. They don't see the summer workouts, the winter sprints, they don't see all of that. And I think, honestly, the work that we've done in the dark is finally coming to the light. And I think that, you know what I'm saying, the team that we got, like he said, is just so resilient and so close-knit that I don't think that there's nothing that could stop us when we are at our best. And I think we got a lot more to prove, and we haven't even showed our best team football yet, honestly. So, but I think the brotherhood on this team is up there with the best of them, and we're gonna do pretty good. We're gonna finish the season pretty strong. I strong-heartedly believe that, definitely.
What did you hope to achieve personally and as a team in the beginning of the season?
Honestly, I wouldn't even say I had any. Like, obviously, we all have those personal goals, but you know what I'm saying. With us knowing our roles and knowing like those players are gonna come to us, I kind of just had the personal goal to just stay in the moment. Like I said weeks prior, just stay in the moment and make the plays that come to me, make every play that comes to me, and I think I've been doing a good job at that. And as a collective whole, we want that ring, and you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You know more than anybody how bad we've been working for it and how bad we want it. So, but me personally, I would just say my personal goals was just staying in the moment and just, you know what I'm saying, being there for my teammates and helping those guys around me. What would you say your personal goal was for the season?
This year, I definitely tried, like, we always have personal goals, but, like, this year, I definitely tried not to, like, focus on the whole personal goals as much. Because, like, last year, I would always look and all that stuff, and I just found myself, like, always being, like, never, like, happy with anything, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, and it's just, I found myself, it just consuming me. So I definitely, like, just tried to, like, go into this season, like, just doing as much as I can for the team. As long as, like, I'm doing what I can for the team and not letting anybody down, then I was feeling good about it.
Kind of being where your feet at type thing.
Exactly,
You see all those plays, they come straight to you. Like, probably, I don't even know where you at in the country, but you're one of the top leading rushers in the country right now. And I feel like that's a big reason why.
Grinding it out.
Definitely.
What is one play from this season that has stood out? And tell us about it.
I'll probably say I think it was the first Navy run, the first long one that I had. I think it was that one because, like, I just kind of, like, blanked out on it. Like,
It was just like a blackout.
It just like happened. Like, I just remember, like, the guy coming, and I just, like, got him off my feet, and then I made the spin move, and then I was just running down the field. I remember Towski being in front of me, and then the guy tried to jump on the ground in front. It was just crazy.
The guy got a penalty too for a chop block.
A chop block. It was just like so much going on. It
was crazy.
And it was just like, it was so wild. And I remember, like, Jacob running over.
Wild. Everybody was going wild.
And I remember Jacob, like, running over to me, like, hitting me in the head after. I was like, Jacob, like,
smacked you, dude.
Yeah, smacked me in the head. And I just remember it was just that was probably my, like, that was probably one of the craziest ones.
Definitely. He got a lot of crazy plays that he could have said. But honestly, though, I'm gonna be honest. One of my favorite plays or memorable plays that I will remember on the season would be the North Texas game. And I think it was his first touchdown. It was like the third play of the game. And before the game, Coach Smith, he was just telling the receivers, you know what I'm saying, just basically putting an emphasis on just playing every play like it's your last, you know what I'm saying, and finishing blocks, and you know what I'm saying, just playing every play like it's your last, basically. And we had a run called on, and I just remember telling myself, I said, just go block the best you can on this play. It was the third play of the game, and you know, usually some teams can come out and it takes a while for them to get warmed up to actually start playing hard and playing for real. But I just told myself on that play, I'm like, just win your one-on-one and just win your block. And I remember just going up, breaking down, grabbing the dude, and I looked at his eyes, and his eyes looked back, and I'm holding on to him, and I look back, and I just see Blake cutting behind me. And I just held on for a few more seconds to let Blake get around me a little bit, and once I seen that Blake was around me, I knew wasn't nobody gonna catch him, so I let go, and I was just chasing Blake. And I was like, all the way. I was like, early. I'm like, we early, we on that early. And he dove in the end zone, and he was just smiling at the camera, and it just kind of made me happy, because I feel like I was part of the reason why he scored a touchdown. So That's one of the plays that I'm gonna remember for sure, definitely.
You won the game though.
Yeah.
It
was, I don't know. That play was kind of. That play was. I still. I don't know. That play still kind of. Still. I don't. Like still kind of weird to me, honestly. Though. It haven't hit me yet. That's crazy, bro.
Nah, it's crazy. Like we just be out there and just like
Yeah,
you
just
don't even
like
be
you
thinking
didn't even think
like,
about it. Like from the outside looking in, I didn't realize. I don't think I still realize how big of a play that was.
Yeah.
Like kind of helped save the season a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. We got a lot more plays that we got to make, bro.
Want to see me run to that mountain and back?
Watson gets his first carry. Has running room. Watson down the sideline.
Slide, Blake, catch it.
And Watson pushed into the end zone for a Memphis touchdown.
You want to see me do it again?
Watson a jump cut. And Watson finding more freedom.
I think you're gonna do that. I be thinking you're gonna do that every time you get the ball, bro. I promise. Every time you get the ball.
I don't even know what made me go up to them and give a high five.
That's
I don't
crazy.
know why I even did that.
He said, "Want to see me run that mountain and back? Want to see me do it again?" Nah, no faking. I be expecting you to break a run every time you touch the ball.
It's the fifth time today that has happened. And then you get
Tenders.
interference at the end of the
And it's like late reaction. It's like that's when I really felt it right there. Like it was crazy. Like, oh my gosh, and it got me right in the perfect spot. I'm not even gonna say it just got me right in the perfect spot.
That's crazy.
And he said something. 15 said something crazy
Oh,
to me.
15 said it?
He was,
Saw it?
He was like, I'm not gonna say what he said. He said, "Don't be a crybaby." That's what he said. He said, "Don't be a crybaby." And I was about to say something to him, and right, you gonna pause it right there. Not play.
You didn't see it coming?
I didn't see it. I just seen it. I just seen yellow. I just
Yeah.
seen yellow go past his, because it went past his shoulder.
Yeah.
And it just, I don't even know how that happened, bro. But 15 said something to me, and I was about to say, what? And then just start feeling it. I'm like, oh my gosh. Team had to make sure I was okay. That's kind of crazy, though. He was like, oh, Joe just made a crazy block. Let me go run over there. I think that's what he was thinking.
Thinking wise, I don't even know.
You just be running, bro.
I don't even know what I was thinking.
You just be, bro. That's how it be, bro.
It
It be
really
crazy.
does. It really is like that.
Like it seemed like the play be going happening so fast than what it is.
Not right here. I was like, man, let me not get caught.
Yeah. I'm kind of mad though. DB number 6 kind of hawked me.
All right, yo, you snatched me up like
What up? I just seen you smiling at the camera.
Oh yeah, the camera when I was on the ground.
Yeah, like childish, bro. That was lit. That was pretty lit. You had a
Yeah,
good
that was
game, bro.
crazy.
Up, come here. Up, come here. Bye-bye. Want to see me do it again? That's what he said.
I felt him right there. I don't know why. Like you know that feeling of
Yeah, you just
like
feel
you
it.
just
It's
feel
crazy.
something. You
It
just feel
be
somebody
crazy,
right
bro.
there.
It just
I
be
felt
crazy.
him right there.
Football is a crazy sport, bro. I swear.
I almost fell looking back.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I think what made this play so lit is because I told myself I was about to score a game-winning touchdown right before the play.
Yeah, we all knew it was going to you.
Like, yeah. I mean, that's crazy. We knew it was going to me, but I think it was just crazy that I told myself that I was about to win a game. And I always wanted to score a game-winning touchdown, bro. I think I'm gonna remember this play for the rest of my life, dog. Especially if we win a ring, bro. We win a
this
ring.
was crazy,
That's what's
bro.
gonna be so crazy. Get off me.
Go.
Get off me, punk. Oh, we were so happy, bro. I wish they had. I went and found Peter Parker. I wish they had the view.
I was so drained after this, bro. That was a crazy little game.
Yeah, that was a crazy game. He said, "Hey, me and Draco was trolling. Draco was like, hey, it's coming, all right. Yup. We like, yup, all right, yup. Trying to troll him. Touchdown, Blake Watson. You can always count on 4. Definitely.
Nah, that was crazy.
That was so crazy. Oh my gosh.
For sure. So, what's it like balancing being a father and a student athlete?
I had a feeling this question was gonna be asked. It's crazy. It's very like bittersweet. You know what I'm saying? Like first off, I would say, for me personally, in my situation, or other people that may have been in my situation, it's different for me because I got a real strong support system back home, with my mom and my grandmother and my aunts and all the family around. So with me being away from my kids for so long, and this being going on the 5th year that I've been in college, being a full-time student athlete, it's real emotional because you don't really get to see your kids grow up. It's like you see bits and flashes of them growing up. Like every time I see them, my kids was a lot bigger than the last time I saw them, and it would mess me up because the last time I was seeing them would be that image that I would remember. You know what I'm saying? And then you just see them, and it's just like, dang, like you really getting big on me. And it's crazy though that I asked this question. Today is my son's birthday. He turned 7 today, so happy birthday to my baby.
Happy birthday.
My baby Aiden. But yeah, like it's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing how big they get, just being away so far. But then again, on a pro that I get out of that is just knowing that what I'm doing right now is just creating a better future and paving the way for them. You know what I'm saying? Setting an example for them and giving them a life that I've always dreamed of having. You know what I'm saying? My dad, my situation is another story. That I didn't really have a father in my life, so I've always told myself that I would give my kids a life that I've always dreamt of. And I believe that I'm a firm believer in everything happening for a reason. I became a father at a very young age, and I think that me having my first baby saved my life in a lot of different ways. But you know what I'm saying? It's bittersweet though. It's emotional, but just to know that my kids know what I'm doing, and just to see them. They send me videos of them watching the game. Sometimes they come to the game and they know what I'm doing. They know exactly what I'm doing. And it just makes me happy to at least know that they proud of their dad, and they know that their dad is doing something positive in life. But yeah.
Yeah, that's real.
What does it mean to you that you can use your name, image, and likeness to promote local charities and impact the community around you?
Yeah, it means a lot. I mean, to get back to the community and get back to Memphis is huge. Just seeing a smile on kids' faces whenever we go to events, and seeing how we can make a huge impact in their lives means a lot to us, and it makes a big, huge impact on us. I know
Definitely
that you probably feel the same way as me,
does.
because I mean, you always be at the
Yeah, we
events.
always.
Yeah, we always.
You had one today, didn't you? You just
Yeah, I
came from
did.
one. He literally just
did.
came from a event. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, being able to do that it means a lot to us, and we love doing it.
It definitely does. Just being able to put, like you said, put those smiles on people's faces who may be less fortunate, or circumstances may be, you know what I'm saying, different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's situation is different, and circumstances may be different on some people's end. So just being able to get out there and just show them that it's bigger than football with us, and we enjoy being in the community sometimes more than we enjoy being in a facility. So
For sure.
don't tell Coach that, but for real though.
Thanks for watching us today.
We'll see you out there on the field.
Go Tigers, go.